Hello, Leah. You got here quickly. You got here very quickly. So I just finished episode 2 of the animated series of Star Wars, and it's getting really good. It's getting really good. Cad Bane, the alien bounty hunter, he is been in the season finale of season 1 and the first 2 episodes of season 2, and he's going to be in episode 3, obviously. It ends with, it looks like him being possibly destroyed, and then Anakin Skywalker's like, I can still feel him alive. So, what I think what happened, I don't have any proof, except for the voice. It sounds like he stole one of the clones' armor and put it on, and then he got on the ship with the rest of everyone else. That's what I think he did. We'll see if I'm right. Then on let's see. Oh yeah, how are you doing tonight, Leah? By the way, on Zoid's Chaotic Century, it was episode 9, and on there, basically everything that was mechanical was glitching out because of where they were on the planet, some kind of electronic interference. So because of that, everything was acting crazy. So the little organoid was attacking Van, and Van kept fighting to for it to regain its consciousness. And hello, I'm Iran. So, anyways, Zeke the organoid finally regains his humanity to where he remembers Van, the main character, and that's how the episode ends. Then it gives a glimpse of the next episode, which they stumble upon a caveman. We're talking about the preview for episode 10 of Chaotic Century Zoids. They stumble upon a caveman-looking person who ends up being a scientist, but when they find him, he's frozen in a block of ice. So that's going to be pretty good. Cat's Eye. Now, that's an anime, right? And it has 2 versions. If it's what I think it is, if Cat's Eye is what I think it is an anime that was made in the late 80s or early 1990s, and then they just recently did a remake. Is that true? What is up, Lime? Welcome to Toon Talk. Please hit the like button and subscribe. We are talking about anime and cartoons. Now, if Cat's Eye is what I think about, if Cat's Eye is what I think about, where it's 3 ladies, 3 women that are spies, like agents, but they're like spies, I've never watched it. Now, a show I did watch and I did highly enjoy was a ripoff of that, if it is the show that I'm thinking of. And it is called Totally Spies, which it has a remake as well, unfortunately. But the original Totally Spies, which happened in the early 2000s, that was a good show. Oh, well, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing at all about Cat's Eye then. My brain's all on cartoons and anime. But, yeah, music group, Cat's Eye, I've never heard of it. How old am I? I am 33. Had plenty of years to study anime and cartoons. 33 years of studying anime and cartoons. That's why this is Toon Talk. We got the Scooby-Doo lunchbox. We got a Santa Claus pill. We got a Hunt Brothers pizza box top. Wintertime, where they're looking out at Santa Claus. Also looks like a window. Stranger Things cartoon McDonald's box. Yeah, I'm definitely old. I'm old. There's people a lot older, though. I think we're all going to die in our 60s. We'll be lucky to see our 70s, but we're all probably going to, croak around our 60s. So my life's half over. I spent most of it studying anime and cartoons. So that's what I'm here to talk about. That's what this show is about. So if you want to subscribe, that's what we're going to do on the live. If you like gym content, I've got a lot of gym videos of different kinds of varieties. If you like cute little dogs that walk with their own style, I've got a lot of those too. So I've got stuff going on this channel for all kinds of people. Yep, I look 100. Thank you. Oh, that's nice of you. So I think we're also going to mix in some Scooby-Doo from here and there, because I could really break down, especially my favorite series of Scooby-Doo. I can really break down probably a page per episode, and I could probably cover a couple of episodes per episode of this. I'm still wanting to watch both of the Atlantis movies. I did check, and they are on Disney Plus. I've got Disney Plus for sure for at least another 2 weeks, I think, maybe a week and a half. That's time. I mean, to watch 2 movies, what's that, 4 hours? It's possible. We could do it in a day, and that'll be a whole episode just talking about those movies. I want to watch those movies because I really, 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 I like Nami. Now, Nami, are you mean from One Piece? Are you talking about from One Piece? Or are you talking about Cat's Eye? You're probably talking about Cat's Eye, aren't you? I get lost easy. Where was it? But oh yeah, the Atlantis movies on Disney Plus. I remember now. I really want to watch those and break those down, because as much as I love anime and cartoons, I really love stuff about the sea, about the ocean, about being a pirate, being on a ship, stuff like that. So one of my favorite movies ever made, at least in my top 10, maybe even my top 5, would be Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas. And I'm talking about the animated movie. It is such a very good movie from beginning to end. And it's got a star voice cast. Brad Pitt is the main character of he is Sinbad. So it is a great movie. It is also on Disney Plus. Definitely check it out. I got to watch it in theaters, so I love that movie. Oh, awesome. So you are talking about One Piece. I got to get more into that. And really, as I watch it, take down notes so I can really break it down. I think since I've restarted One Piece, I think I'm only on episode 8 or so, somewhere in there. So, anyways, I've never watched any of the One Piece movies, so I've got to do all that. I've got to watch all the One Piece movies in order. So I need to Google on how to the watch order of everything. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to finishing Bleach this year. This year will be the year I finish Bleach completely. And Bleach is one of those animes, even though I enjoyed it, I will not be rewatching Bleach. When I finish Bleach in its entirety, I will be done with it. I'll be happy I'm done with it. And I won't be rewatching that anime. You feel bad for Big Mama? See, I think I've seen the part you're thinking about, but I don't know. Because, see, um, so here's what I did with One Piece. I started right at Thriller Bark because I knew a lot about One Piece. So I just went ahead and started at Thriller Bark with Brooks, and I watched it from there until they start fighting the main warlord. That's a guy. So I and then I stopped. So I've never seen Gear 5. I've yet to see Gear 5, and I've decided that I'm going to go back to the beginning and rewatch and really study it because I skipped a lot. I know who Chopper is, but I never seen them meet Chopper. So I need to see them meet Chopper and learn everything about Chopper and all the movies. And I'm going to do that because I like doing things in order. Something else I'm doing this year is Dragon Ball. Of course, I've seen everything Dragon Ball Z, but I've never seen the original Dragon Ball. It's on Hulu. I think it's only like 100 and something episodes. I think it's like under 170, so that's doable. I could easily get through that. I wonder if this will help with Toon Talk. Should I put on the hat to see if it helps? Maybe it helps. She was abandoned. See, I don't know that part. I don't remember her being abandoned. Hmm. I'll definitely understand that later once I get there. But certain ones that have a high rewatch value, and I'm not talking about the movies in this one because the movies do mess up stuff a little bit. A good anime that a person could rewatch every single year and get through is Yu Yu Hakusho. Every person can watch that and get through that one. That one's so good. Um, very, very good anime. I like to rewatch anime that I forget. I forget how they go. Like one of those, for example, would be Big O. Like I know what Big O is about, and of course it has one of my favorite voice actors of all time, Steve Bloom as the main character. He's also the main character of Cowboy Bebop, Spike Spiegel. He's also the main character of um, Outlaw Star. I'm surprised I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, Steve Bloom's the main character of all those. He's the voice actor. He's also the voice actor of Tom, the little robot alien of Toonami, who's been that guy for over 20 years. So he's the voice of all of our childhoods. How crazy is that? I think he's also the voice of the main character of Samurai Shampoo. Yeah. Oh, on one of those cut scenes? She was abandoned on one of those cut scenes? Is that why she makes all those things? Because her powers, Big Mama's powers, remind me of Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like she's got the Toon World powers, but instead of little toons, which is how they behave, they're little food things that are tunes. They're like little tune foods, food tunes. But yeah, I think an anime I must watch from front to back and finish this year will be, and I recommend it to all. I haven't seen it in many years, and it's my favorite Gundam series. It's Gundam '08 MS series or MS team. It's only 13 episodes. It's only 13 episodes. Highly recommend it. Oh, thank you very much, Andre. I mess up everyone's name, so I'm not going to even try to say the last name because I mess up so I can't talk great. So I apologize. The zodiac sign I am is the Cancer. So it's like a crab, right? It's like a crab, a Cancer crab. I had McDonald's yesterday. It was pretty good. Shared with the cat and the dog. They were stoked. Um, I had to share the nuggets and the burgers. I got to eat the fries. The fries is something the cat or the dog will not eat, so I get to eat all those. So, always blessed to get the fries. Oh, thank you very much, Andre. Thank you. But yeah, I'm looking forward to breaking down some of these Scooby Doo episodes. Um, you know what? While I'm on the subject, I've seen it. You were born January 18th, 2018, so 1818. Hmm. I think I have a daughter your age. I know that sounds crazy, but I think I have a daughter your age. Because one of my daughters was born. Um. Wow, I'm so horrible for not knowing. I haven't seen my kids in over 10 years, unfortunately. There's such thing as evil baby mamas out there, mothers of the children, and so I've avoided her at all costs for over 10 years, and because of that, I haven't seen the kids. So yeah, but one was born July 16, 16. That's right, July 16, 16. And the other one was born December 23rd, 2017. So I got a daughter that was born like 20 days before you was born. I'm old enough to be your father. Do you watch Star Wars? I'm watching Star Wars now, so that's hilarious. And I mean, I can change it in the settings because I'm not going to cuss or anything on here. So some of the anime I do talk about, and unfortunately, I guess I am recommending, are anime and cartoons that have violence in them. And that's why I have the settings for not for kids, which is for like 13 and above. But if anyone else comes in here, I'm not going to kick them out. That would be crazy. Um, but what I need to understand, what I must understand is if I'm going to talk about anime and cartoons, if the name of this show is going to be Toon Talk, no matter what I set the settings to, kids are going to come here. And I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. And idealistically, I won't be kicking out anyone from this ever. I mean, they're gonna have to be acting pretty crazy for me to kick them out. You know what I mean? Um, but I shouldn't be talking about anything too controversial. And because it is my channel or my live stream or whatever, the cartoons and anime I talk about are going to be the ones I like. So because it's going to be the ones I like, I'm not, it's not going to stir the pot too much to where people are offended. Now, if I were to talk about ones I don't like and the specific reasons on why I don't like, okay, cool. Thank you very much, Leah. Right? I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I have not seen the newest season of the Culling games. I will watch it though. I had a lot going on when it came out. I've seen everything Jujutsu Kaisen except for the Culling games and on. So I might pick that back up sometime very shortly. Um, since you asked me about Jujutsu Kaisen, um, have you seen Chainsaw Man? And what are your thoughts on Chainsaw Man? I like Chainsaw Man more than Jujutsu Kaisen, but when they came out with the movie, I didn't like the movie. So now I love Chainsaw Man season 1 so freaking much, and then I just had to sit and wait like 2.5 years for season 2 or this movie. So I waited for this movie, and I did not like the movie. I didn't hate the movie, but for waiting for so long, I wished it was better. So now here I am waiting for season 2. I gotta wait for season 2 of Chainsaw Man. And man, I hope they bring it back and pull it together like season 1 was. But I'm going to try not to specifically, like I was saying, find anime or cartoons to talk about negatively, like ones I don't like, because then that would be, starting fires on here. Um, and I don't want to do that. I want it all to be rather positively. I do. That was more of my timeline. I remember it before the girl, before there was a girl one, where it was just Aang, the bald one. I remember it, and I'd like to rewatch that again sometime too. I've never seen the live action though. I never watched the live action movie. Right, right. The leader, Sophia. Yeah, So yeah, that would be cool, Leah, out there spreading the word. But like, I'll go ahead and touch on it. I can touch on it without even seeing it. My favorite Gundam, the series, the O8 MS team. Sophia is the main vocalist. I will check out Cat's Eye. I will check them out. That I will do. Okay, Gundam, the O8 MS team. So it starts with dude in space about to land on Earth to fight for the Federation. But while he's in space, there's a battle going on. And there's a Gundam in distress. So he decides to take a ball out, a little tactical ball that's just for repairs, to save the guy. So he goes to save the guy, gets the guy to come back. He has to fight a Zeon mobile suit, aka a Zaku. They fight. They both get entangled. They both have to exit. It blows up. So they end up in an abandoned ship having to work together to save each other. And it turns out it's a man and a woman. So you already see where this is going, the Romeo and Juliet effect, right? So Ensign Imada, the guy's name, he is the Federation. She is, I don't remember her name right now, the sister of one of the top leaders of Zeon. So they're hanging out, trying to save each other, and they end up kind of, becoming really good friends in this short amount of time. And some Zaku's come to save her. He decides he's not going to be a prisoner, and she goes with them. So he ends up getting saved by the Zeon ship. Everything's fine. So he lands on Earth. It's episode 2, and it's hot. He's getting used to the hotness of Earth. It's jungle-like atmosphere, which is very unique for Gundam. Wow, that was creepy. Okay, we just had ghost interference, everybody. That was ghost interference. I'm talking about Gundam to y'all, and the rival of Gundam, Zoids, starts playing on my tablet all by itself. Ghost activity, and it wouldn't stop. I had to I tried turning it down, wouldn't turn down. I had to hold the power button off to physically turn it off. So talk about ghost activity. Leah's the main dancer and rapper. Unikashi rapper. She's her favorite. Very cool. Very cool. So it's hot on Earth. It's in the jungle. He's getting used to Earth's gravity. Even in the Gundams, as you're piloting, everything's heavier. He meets bandits. He meets different things happen in 12 episodes. But about halfway through the series, he ends up stranded in the jungle because he wrecks into, out of all things, a giant Zeon mobile suit, one of their new models. They wreck, and they both go down. Guess who comes out of it? Yeah, it's the girl. The girl comes out of there. They're hanging out again. It's cold. It's wintertime. There's ice. There's snow. They're freezing. They could die from the freezing. They could. So he has to start up. He got injured. She didn't get injured, but of course he got injured. He has to start up the lightsaber. It's not a lightsaber. He has to start up the beam weapon, like a beam sword, to melt some ice so they can have a hot tub. And it's a love story. The entire series is a love story. Oh, welcome, Natalie. You're 9. Meet Leah. She is 8. Welcome to Toon Talk. We're talking about anime and cartoons, so there's no age limit here as long as everyone gets along. What is up, Squatter Rat? What is up? But yeah, so a lot happens. I'm not going to give away, but after everything that happens, you think it's over. You think it's over. And then after all this time pass, members of one of the sides, like I said, I'm not giving nothing away here. One of the members of one of the sides goes looking for the rest of the team on the last secret episode. And that's all I can say. But the last episode is so good, it's so crazy that it's my favorite Gundam. It's my favorite Gundam series. What are we talking about? Well, I was talking about my favorite Gundam series, the 08 MS Team. It's my favorite Gundam series of all time. I'm going to start watching it every single year. I've not watched it this year yet. I actually have not seen it in the last 6 or 7 years. So I must watch it very soon. Very, very soon. Or at least this year. I'm going to watch it this year. And before that, I was watching, I was talking about watching episode 2 of season 2 of Star Wars, the animated series. That, the episode before it and the episode before that, all had Cad Bane in it. And the episode 3 is going to have Kane Bane in it too, or Cad Bane. I mean, he's really taking over the show. And the way episode 2 ended, they think that they defeated him. They think that they blew him up. But Anakin Skywalker says to the young Padawan, he's like, I can still feel him though. Well, that's because he's riding in the ship with you. I'm pretty sure he put on the armor of one of the clones. I'm sure of it. I'll find out in the next episode, but that's my assumption. That's my guesstimate. Oh, you love Star Wars? That is so awesome. I'm binge watching. I say I'm binge watching, but I'm not doing a good job of it. I'm binge watching the animated series. I finished all 22 episodes of season 1, and now I'm about to start episode 3 of season 2, and I'm gonna really try to chainsaw through them. I'm gonna really try to get through it. What is up, Jake? Welcome. Please hit the like button and subscribe. This is Toon Talk. Have I seen Naruto? Love that question. Of course I have. I just finished the entire regular original season of Naruto about a month and a half ago. And now I am also watching Shippuden, and I'm about on episode 20 or 21 on Shippuden. And I love it. I need to watch all the original Naruto movies before going any farther in Shippuden, really. And then I want to watch the Shippuden movies in correlation with the episodes. Oh, season 7's really good. Yeah, I can't wait to get there. And then after that, I'm going to watch The Bad Batch of Star Wars, and then I'm going to watch Rebels. So I'm going to watch everything in order, at least everything animated, because this is, you know what it is, it's Toon Talk. Do you watch One Piece? Thank you for asking me. Oh, Leah's got 4 dogs and 4 cats. That is awesome. Do I watch One Piece? Here's what I did with One Piece. I knew a lot about One Piece, so I started watching right at Thriller Bark, right when Brooks is introduced, and then I watched it all the way to where they're fighting the guy warlord Odin, I think's his name. But I've never seen Gear 5. I never got to see him go to Gear 5. So I've decided recently, at least beginning of this year, that I'm going to restart because I've never seen any of the One Piece movies. So what I did is I restarted from episode 1. So I really think I'm like around episode 9 or 10 right now. They're just about to meet Sanji. And what I'm looking forward to the most is them meeting Chopper, because I knew who Chopper was, but I never got to see them meet Chopper. I've never seen any of the Chopper movies, so I'm very excited, stoked for those. My favorite One Piece character is Frankie. The rewatch might make me change my mind about that, but I always really, really liked and enjoyed Frankie. The live action inspired you? What? Now that's crazy. I wouldn't think anyone would ever say that about any live action anything, because the anime always comes first. So the live action inspired you to watch the anime? Whoa. Okay. That's cool though. Hey, it got you in there. It got you there, man. Leah's having fun today. Good. But yeah, I just want to do it right, you know, because I know I'm missing a lot of good stuff. I know I'm missing a lot of good stuff because I don't know nothing about I don't know nothing about many of the arcs. Like I said, Thriller Bark and on. So I don't know nothing about the Sky arc. I know there's some kind of, don't they go in like clouds or something? There's some kind of Sky arc, Sky Town or something. Sky Town you know. What else? Yeah, like it. I can't talk about it much because I've got so much to learn about it. I've got to learn a lot about it. Handy Titan, small fluidizer, discuss flagless sheath, igloo bass, a sweet hospitals. Off fork flask, all. Lift Luffy Foggy, sorry dog down. Yeah. And don't y'all forget that. Okay. Now that's a great question, and I want you to tell me about it. Just Lance, please tell me about this anime because I get it confused with a couple of other animes, and I'm writing it down right now in my handy dandy notebook. Tell me about Mush Uku Tensei. Tell me about it because I think I need to check it out. Tell me what you like about it. Jake's coming back, you guys. Don't worry about Jake. He is coming right back. I'm gonna just write that down, and I've seen it, and it's like it shows like a guy with like spirits behind him, but I get it confused with another anime that's got a very similar name and a very similar premise. All right, we now have it down, you guys. I write incredibly slow in my handy dandy. Look at that notebook. Look, see how small that is? I've got small hands, so it doesn't really. Imagine a normal person's hand. This would like fit in the, here's my hand. Let's be real. Let's be real here. There's my hand. But if it was a normal person's hand, it'd be like, this book would be nothing to them. They could hide it. They'd be like, what book? Oh. The anime is well scripted as to how it is structured. Oh, we got a good typer here. And focus on important points. You feel the anime was not rushed, but time was taken in order to give it a good view. Huh. So, as far as an anime series, it sounds like this series is bringing the complex structure and brilliance that Ghibli Studios has, right? Ghibli Studios, as far as anime movies, number one. And I need to watch all the Ghibli Studio movies because I haven't. The only ones I've seen are the ones I fell in love with. So I must watch all the Ghibli Studio films. In order, too, of course, in order. The ones I've seen that I can remember offhand is Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, The Wind Rises, and Kiki's Delivery Service. Those 4 movies are brilliant. There's 2 more I've seen that I can remember. Ponyo. Ponyo is a great movie. And come on. Totoro. I've seen Totoro. Totoro is a very awesome movie as well. Jake, what did Jake miss? I got on a little positive rant about how good Ghibli Studio movies are. If anyone wants to go on a very fun journey that will make you fall in love with life all over again, tell the kids that's watching, if your parents let you watch this movie, if the parents are watching this right now, I'm recommending this one highly. It is Spirited Away. If you watch Spirited Away and you watch the whole entire movie, you pay attention, which you will, because the artwork's that good. You will love your parents harder than you ever loved them. When the movie's over, you'll go to them and hug them and tell them how much you love them. It's a very positive movie. No one dies. I don't even think people get hurt. Maybe some feelings get hurt in it. But Spirited Away is a movie that a young kid can watch and learn a lot from. I mean, it is so good. Such a great movie. Howl's Moving Castle has a very similar vibe, but it's for a little bit older audience. It's more complex. The complexity of Howl's Moving Castle, because Howl's Moving Castle has to deal more with a young girl who's like in her older teens, who's pretty and, doesn't really have life figured out. A jealous old lady puts a curse on her. and turns her into an old lady. And the prince sees the value in her and grabs her up and puts her in his moving castle. Now, this moving castle is like a steam fortress that's alive. And man, everything about this movie is brilliant, but it's complex because it's you I kind of reckon it's mentally it's going to hit home on all levels that it's supposed to if you watch it in the middle of your life. So if you're like if your late 20s to early 40s, Howl's Moving Castle will move you spiritually, mentally, physically. It's going to really hit on everything. Now, if you're a kid watching it, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to understand what they mean. You're going to be like, oh, that's cool. And then if you're old watching it, it might just make you cry. But if you're in the middle of your life, it's going to hit on all the levels. What is up, Peace with Plants? Welcome. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Welcome to Toon Talk. You have made it. We talk about anime and cartoons. Yeah, Jake, you missed the random. I read it too. It was brilliant. Oh, Squatterite has seen Spirited Away. Yeah, amazing. It's one you don't forget. Trust me. If you watch it, you will not forget Spirited Away. And it does have a rewatch value. Every year, maybe not every year, but every couple of years, I would recommend Spirited Away. Howl's Moving Castle should probably be watched every single year. Kiki's Delivery Service, I'm definitely going to watch it every year around October. Maybe not around Halloween, but maybe the build up to Halloween, I will be watching that. But no, I have not watched Mononoke Tenchi. I will watch it, though. I will be watching that. Oh, see you later, Squatterite. Thanks for coming by. Have a good one, man. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, it is good. Of course, they're making the Beerus movie this year. And let's see. After they make the Beerus movie, they're supposed to continue Super finally. So I remember the last tournament, but I don't remember the first tournament in Super. So I need to rewatch it. Did I watch Dan Dan Dan? I did, but I didn't. I know there's season 2. I watched part of season 1. I'll tell you one I liked a lot more than Dan Dan Dan, and it came out about the same time. It's called Dark Gathering. Watch an anime called Dark Gathering. It's way better than Dan Dan Dan. It's about this little girl who collects all these dolls and weird artifacts. And then you find out that she's a demon hunter. She hunts down demons and possessed spirits that are crazy scary and crazy creepy. And it's like one of the most scariest anime I've seen in a while. It's the only anime I've seen scarier really is Parasite, which I recommend Parasite as well. But Dark Gathering, super scary, and they are making a season 2. So definitely check out that. I found something unique on Disney Plus earlier. I put it in my save section. I used to watch it a long time ago. Very good show. It's good, it's good to have on the background playing, but it's such a good show. It's Tailspin. Tailspin on Disney Plus. Very good show. Some reason they took all the characters of Jungle Book and they gave them airplanes. You think I'm joking, but it's the same characters of Jungle Book and they gave them technology and airplanes. It's crazy. No, I haven't watched Summertime Rendering. Never even heard of that one. All right, see you, Roman. Thanks for coming by. Oh, I have to watch it? All right. I'll write it down. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you. I'm writing it down. Is it about time traveling? Because I'm going to write it down regardless before I even ask any more questions. But seriously, is it about time traveling? Yeah, I can wait for you, Leah. Be careful in showers. A lot of people, and you can Google this, a lot of people get hurt in the showers. So be careful. Do not play in the shower. Do not take it lightly. Some of those injuries last a lifetime. Time rendering. Time render. Tekken Bloodline. No, I haven't watched Tekken Bloodline either. I've never watched Street Fighter. I need to watch Street Fighter. Somebody bought me a Street Fighter shirt, and I looked it up, and apparently Street Fighter is an anime. I thought it was just a game. So, I mean, for someone who thinks that they're an anime fan like me, that was just mind-blowing information. Damn, I wrote that in a way it doesn't even look like my handwriting. I can't believe my tablet did that weird ghost stuff. That was new. That's new information. Ghost tablet. Ghost tablet. All right, see you, Pete, Leah. Pantheron? I don't even know what a Pantheron is. Pantheron. 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 Oh. Hey, Jake. Have you heard about the Scooby-Doo anime they're making? Pantheron? No, I don't know nothing about no Pantheron. I'm glad I met you, Jake, because you're bringing up a lot of animes and stuff I haven't heard of. See, I'm old school. A lot of my stuff is Inuyasha. Inuyasha the Final Act. I've seen all 4 Inuyasha movies. But what I haven't seen and what I must do, and I'm going to do it this year. I need to do it this year. They made an anime that has 50 episodes, both a first season and a second season, called crap, I don't know what it's called. But anyways, it's more Inuyasha. It's like the daughters of Inuyasha and Sesshomaru, and it's called Shashasha the princess. And it's been out for a long time now, and it's a continuation of Inuyasha. It's where his kids have their own, they have their own anime. So I need to watch that. Ooh, I've got some chocolate left. I think I'll save it for later. Right before bed. Huh, I wonder why I got this, because it doesn't even April. Oh, it did expire. Oh. Oh well. I better put it over there with my other snacks. Yeah. I'm gonna go put this snack with my other snackers. You never know. Cover up this little dog. Cover up my little dog. Well, the M&M thing's empty. We found a piece of what it is that caramel corn, but it's I don't know how it ended up in the peanut jar. In the peanut jar, Jimmy? On the peanut jar? I'm just trying to think. Why would I have saved? Seriously. Why would I have saved? What would have been my thought process there, Jimmy? Yeah, trying to save one piece of popcorn with caramel on it. Leah wants us to wait, so we're going to wait. Oh, why is it wet over here? Did you urinate, Jenny? Come on, lay back down. Come on, get up here, man. No, that was the last time for the night. And you don't need this Mountain Dew bottle. Pretty sure that was in the trash. All right. I guess he's good. Back in the content corner. All right. Okay, now Jake, this is where it gets complicated. Which Hunter? And I'm not making a joke because Hunter x Hunter. Are you talking about the 1990s Hunter x Hunter? Or are you talking about the remake 2000s? Um, but the answer is yes. As far as Assassin's Classroom, I haven't seen it yet. I've studied about it a little bit as far as I've read about it, if it's good or not. And some people claim that it's their favorite anime. From what I read about it, it wouldn't be mine. But I mean, I need to be more open-minded on anime. I'll put it on the list. I will put it on the list. Yeah. Yeah, the newer one, that's the one I watched. So I'm glad that's the one you're talking about. I liked it. The main villain being the Ant King. Um People wouldn't think that superpower would be that cool, but that is so crazy. And he becomes like the chess master. That's how brilliant his mind is. Uh, what a weird direction to take that anime. What I don't like about Hunter x Hunter is the whole meeting his father. His whole goals and dreams is to meet his father. And then as he meets his father, and then he finds out it totally really wasn't worth it. It did, who cares? And they're both like, once they meet each other, and then they're like, and the other one's like, they just don't really give a crap, and everyone's watching's like, we waited all that time for that meeting. That was the meeting of the father and the child, and they both didn't give a crap, and it's like, oh, I don't know. I expected it to be different. I don't know. Was I expecting fireworks and millions of dollars and Lamborghinis and extra garlic sauce on all the pizzas? At that moment, no, I wasn't expecting that, but I was expecting more than them not giving a crap. I get what the picture they was trying to paint. They're like father, like son. Not really, because the son went through absolute heck to meet that guy, and the guy didn't even give a crap. I don't know. That's the only part I didn't like. Other than that, they had a good show. They really did. I'll tell you one I want to get into. And strangely enough, I want to see the original. I don't really care much to see the remake. I really want to watch the original, and that's Shaman King. I've never watched Shaman King, so I think that would be cool. I don't know a lot about it. I remember reading the comic books a long time ago. High Rise Invasion on Netflix. No, I haven't seen it. Let's play. Hey, what's up? Let's play. Of course, you can ask a question. Hit the like button, subscribe, and ask any question you want. Welcome to Toon Talk. High Rise Invasion. I'll write it down. What's it about? Is it an alien show? It sounds like an alien show. I like alien shows. Jake, you're going to be a great addition to Toon Talk. You're going to be a great addition. You're bringing a lot to the table. And to the table, I mean to the TV. And you know what? Most TVs are on the table. Write it down. High rise invasion. That smells good. I got one of those grape smelling mini pins. If you think my little bitty booklets small and cool, check out this. Look, it's smaller than my fingers. I got tiny fingers. See what I'm saying? How cool is that? Trying to not mess this up. There we go. Maybe that won't bend it up anymore. Let's Play must be typing a very long question. No, it's not continuing though. It's on hangover. Huh, no, I don't know nothing about it. Oh yeah, I am looking forward. Still wanting it to. So, huh. I am looking forward to the Scooby Doo anime. They're making a Scooby Doo anime, and they're partnerships with Tubi. So it's Tubi, anime, Scooby Doo, and the original voice actors, at least two of them, because the gang will not be in this one. This will only be Shaggy and Scooby, and Shaggy will be voice acted by Matt Lillard. So that's awesome. That's who it should be. And Scooby Doo will be Frank Ragnar, which is who it has been mainly throughout the years, and also that's the voice of Fred from Scooby Doo. From the very original Scooby Doo, it always has been the voice of Fred, but Fred is not in this series coming up, unfortunately. At least not that they're given any hints of. Maybe we'll see it in the future, but they're not advertising that yet, if that is the case. I'll change my thing to the cover. Alright. That's cool. But yeah, it's looking like Cad Bane the alien bounty hunter for what seems to be mainly the bad people, uh, is also going to appear on the third episode of season 2. So that's going to be interesting. Probably take some notes on that. He's a real he's something else. Yeah, I got 2 chocolate bars. Probably eat while I'm watching Zoids. And that might be what I need to watch and dissect, because Jujutsu Kaisen just came out with the calling game, and it's still fresh in everyone's mind. For this to be Toon Talk, I probably need to be covering that. So I need to add that on the tablet. Because the last I seen of Jujutsu Kaisen, it was, hey Leah, welcome back. That was a quick shower. Um, oh, okay. That is cool. That is cool, Jake. Jake, if you subscribed, comment on one of my videos. That way I can find you. And I can subscribe to you as well. Leah, I think I'm subscribed to you. If I'm not, comment on one of my videos and I can find you that way. The easiest, and then I'll subscribe to you as well. I try to subscribe to all the people that show up here. Everyone who shows up here, who brings anything to the table as far as conversation, I consider them a friend. So I'm going to subscribe to them because they're doing it for me. And I'm doing it that way I can see your content too. As you make content throughout the rest of your life, I'll be able to see it. Videos, posts, you might start doing lives. You know what I mean? If you start doing lives, I recommend having a topic. A lot of people do lives, and what you're going to see is this. That's it. You'll get like 5 hours of that. That's why I call this Toon Talk. I set up my content corner. You know, there's Attack on Titan, hooded blanket. That's the Scouts Regiment symbol. Out of the 3 or more choices you could choose, that one's the Scouts. We got my favorite cartoon ever, Scooby-Doo show, which is about the 4th series they made. And, you know, we got tunes, we got anime. So it's Toon Talk. You know what I'm saying? What's up, TX Justin? I am 33. Welcome to Toon Talk. I did not, but if you subscribe and comment on one of my videos, as soon as I'm done with this live, I can find you and subscribe that way. So anyone who's listening right now, if you want me to subscribe, just comment on one of my videos, any of them, and I can find you. I can click on your channel, subscribe to you that way, just like that. If not, then it's going to be a lot harder for me, because then I'm going to have to wait for this to be well, that's a matter of opinion. Do you really want to have Toon Talk with a 10-year-old? 10 years old is not a lot of time to learn about cartoons and anime. I watched it since I was probably, well, you know, 4. That's when cartoons happened. Anime probably happened around 12. So, and with all of them coming out, I feel like out of everything I know in this world, the most information I have to give anybody would be anime and cartoons. I've spent most of my life watching anime and cartoons. So if streaming is about talking, well then my channel will be Toon Talk. Or at least that's what my streams will be. Thanks for your opinion though, Justin. Very cool of you. Thank you very much, Jake. Well, I'm not most people, thank goodness. Most people are cookie cutters. Most people are told cartoons are for kids, and most people listen to most people. Not me. Reality sucks. It's not as fun as everyone claims, so be careful about wanting to grow up too quickly. So, with cartoons and anime being not reality, I highly recommend it. In fact, so much that I like talking about it. All right, Jake. After this, I can't wait to check it out. Sir Edward! Yeah! Welcome, Edward. We have a night. We have a night. Yes. We have a night on the channel. My highest ambition in life, Justin, is to make it to heaven. I am not the S word. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about me around any objects or moving trains or anything like that. But I cannot wait to get to the other side. I'm very, very excited. So I'm not scared of any bullies or any assassination attempts. In fact, I look forward to it. I cannot wait to get to the other side. My highest ambition in life is to leave it. And you have to be of high intelligence to understand that. But my highest ambition of life is to make it to the other side and the right side of the other side. That is my dream. That is my goal. That is my ambition. Oh, thank you, Sir Edward. Sir Edward, that is a hooded blanket, Attack on Titan. It belonged to my mom. She passed away February 7th of this year. The very last picture of her is her wearing that hooded blanket and wrapped up in that cover. So the last picture I have of her is that right there. So she's wearing that hooded blanket and was covered up with that cover. And she had the little dog. If you see the little dog on my channel, that dog belongs to her, and now I take care of it. His name's Jasper. But yep, that's Attack on Titan. I have not finished Attack on Titan. I will, though. They took a long time finishing the anime, so I was watching a bunch of other stuff. But one day I want to sit down and binge watch, beginning to end, all of Attack on Titan, because I've seen enough accidental spoilers to know how great of a perfect anime that is, and where I stopped watching, unfortunately, and it really did ripped my heart out. It emotionally really wrecked me. Was Potato Girl. When Sasha got killed, it like I was so messed up about it that I quit watching the anime. I know it's crazy, right? I've got to watch it from beginning to end. But Potato Girl, like, yeah, I really, really, really liked Potato Girl a lot. And I don't know why, but I just really liked Potato Girl. As far as anime crushes, when I was a little kid, Betty from the Flintstones, and then Potato Girl. Those two, because I'm not like an anime guy like that. You know what I mean? But that's how much I cared for Potato Girl. So when all that happened, yeah. But I will do a from beginning to end with a full episode live of everything dissected about Attack on Titan, and it may be a multiple episode. Thank you, Leah. I will find you right after this and make sure I am sub to you. Arcane? No, I don't know nothing about that. I have not watched Arcane. Um, I'll tell you an anime I cried hard about. I mean, an anime that makes me cry at multiple spots, and it's so good that I'm going to rewatch it this year. Now, I highly recommend this. Now, this isn't for the faint of heart, and this probably isn't for younger viewers. It'll be up to your parents. There's way worse stuff out there, but I'm going to go here. Here's what it is. 86. There's an anime called 86. Spelt like it sounds. An 8 and a 6. Watch the English dub. It's a season 1 and a season 2. I only think it's like 24 episodes in total. So 12 episodes per season. 86 will take you on roller coasters. Roller coasters. And it will, every episode, you'll be like, I mean, it's that good. It's like, it's so good, you don't want to sleep. Like, you want to stay up to watch it. You want to hurry up and finish what you got to do throughout the day so you can get back to it. It's that kind of anime. It is so good. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I don't know if I can show you that. See, if I put it on YouTube, there's a lot of evil people. If I put the last picture of my mom on there, and even if they say a lot of evil stuff and then I take it down, they still have it to mess with me later. So I don't think I can or will. But I will say that she was using that hooded blanket and that blanket. I have her ashes right now in the other room, and sometime, hopefully in the next few years, I can take them to the spot she wants me to take them. I have my dad's ashes and her ashes both in the other room, and they both will be taken to the proper locations, hopefully within the next couple of years for sure. It's a very long distance for me to go, though. Darling in the Franxx. That's starting to sound like animes. I don't know if that's... Once they start using names like Darling, there's certain genre types of animes I don't watch or get down with, and that's leaning towards that way. I don't like the Isaki ones. Any anime where they end up in a game world or a different world, I don't like. There's only one, and it's like the first season I'll get down with. and that's Sword Art Online. The first one, where they wrap it up and they both make it out, they should end it there. That I like. Yep, they have both passed away. My dad passed away in 2015, and then my mom passed away in 2026. So it's just me, the dog, the cat, and my older brother. And you guys, we all hang out and we talk about anime and cartoons. Because how good are they? My favorite cartoon movie of all time is Oliver and Company. That is the greatest cartoon movie of all time. You have a homeless guy with a bunch of homeless dogs hanging out, living. They're living in an abandoned houseboat, down at the docks in New York City. I mean, whoa, that's cool, right? Then they had this scooter with it's a scooter with a shopping cart built on the back of the scooter, and it's got a steering wheel instead of a handlebar. And then they find this little cat who was also homeless and no family, and they give it a family, and then it gets stolen. And when it gets stolen, it's by a little girl who, and then, you know, the little cat loves the great house, and then it gets stolen for real and taken for ransom. And then there's the movie, you know. It's a great movie. Best movie ever. Hello, Banana Jack Koozie. Banana Jack Koozie. Please like and subscribe, Banana Jack Koozie. You have made it to Toon Talk. I have talked so much that I'm starting to lose my voice. You got to give it to the live streamers. You got to keep in mind, these live streamers, they're talking nonstop for however long it is, and that's not easy. Oh, thank you, Leah. Scary? Yeah. I need to get back into scary things. It's not really my thing anymore. I really, 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 really enjoyed anything scary watching it with my mom. So now that she passed away, I haven't watched anything scary. It's not really my thing anymore. I have decided, though, and this is not part of Toon Talk, but every single year I will be watching American Horror Story Freak Show, the Freak Show one. That was her favorite one and my favorite one, and we watched it every single October. Like really close to Halloween, we would watch it. So that I will be doing every year, every single year. Oh, that's cool on the TV. I've thought about doing that. Not myself. I would never watch myself, but there's a couple of live streamers I like watching. And on the ones where I know it's going to be like a few hours, I've had the idea of putting it on the TV. And I can like watch it on the TV while chatting with them on the phone. And then, you know, but I haven't done that. I've thought about it though, but I haven't done it. Sir Edward! Yeah! Edward's back! Alright. I am stoked to have a night in here. I mean, that is just... It's check how people there is. Jake. Yeah, thank you, everyone. I think I still got like 5 days of Netflix. I could probably smash out the Stranger Things Tales from '85 again. It was a good series, and I do feel like I kind of sped through it. Because I didn't even take any notes. Oh yeah, I did. That's a lie. I did take notes because I wrote down that the music, the soundtrack, especially through like the first 2 or 3 episodes, was it was Ozzy Osbourne, Billy Idol. It was some really good songs. Really good songs that normally kids watching that wouldn't. And I like that the toys are at McDonald's. I was able to get 2 of the toys. I ran out of funds. The strange thing is, my brother did score some McDonald's today, and when I went to go pick it up for him, when I went in, the poster was gone. They had 2 Stranger Things posters in there, and now they're gone. Why would you take the posters down? It's not time to change toys. Why are the posters gone? And can I have them? You know what I mean? Did you throw them away? What did you do with the big posters? I know what you meant. Yeah, we're up to 2, and this counter thing is usually wrong. Like when it says 3, there's probably like 5 people in here. Because when there's 0, when it says 0, there's like 2 people. And there's always one secret YouTube person watching. Because if I did something weird copywriting thing, they would turn it off. You know what I mean? But yeah, But now that there's 3, that means that there's probably like 5. You know what? Thank you for asking, Sir Edward. Oh yeah, thanks for asking. Anyways, I've never watched it either. Everyone's watched it for many, many years. I like Tales of the Crypt. Love that old show, but I've never ever watched. And I'm not talking about the animated Tales of the Crypt. I've never seen it. I'm talking about the original Tales of the Crypt. But that's kind of what Stranger Things is, or so I hear. I'm an anime guy, so when they decided that they was going to make this anime Tales from '85 and partner with McDonald's, all right, you got both my ears, attention, and my eyes, So the toys ended up being super cool. Both the toys I got was Elvin. It's like a little house to keep cool stuff in with a lockable front. You got a lot of space if you take the figurine out. The cartoon's great. It's got a great soundtrack. From Ozzy to Billy Idol. The new character Nikki, she's really cool. You can see her like walking in the snow, eating a pizza out of the box, which that hit home to me every winter. You can see me eating Hunt Brothers pizza, walking in the snow, eating Hunt Brothers pizza. That's what I do in the wintertime. So that was special to me. I liked it. I mean, yeah, I've seen better cartoon shows, but for a 12 episode run, it was a good, easy, quick watch. I liked it. I feel like they could go farther with it. It would be cool if they did. If they came out with another anime for it won't be Tales 85 anymore, I don't believe. But if they made another anime for Stranger Things, I think it would be good. I did like this one. It was my first introduction to Stranger Things, and I liked it. And I will tell you, in episode 2 of Tales from '85, the animated series, it gives a quick 45-second to 1 minute recap of everything that's happened in the Real World series. So it gives you like a 45-second. Here's how we're here. Here's what these superpowers mean. Who has it and how they got them. It's quick, so you got to pay attention. What's up, Shreen Doro? Welcome to Toon Talk. No, I don't have streaming Amazon. That'd be cool. Right now, I haven't checked it in a while, but I did have Paramount Plus. I don't know if I still have it. I wasn't using it properly. I needed to be using it for like Invader Zim. But for some reason I got stuck watching Ninja Turtles. Like the original Ninja Turtles. I need to watch the original movies again. That's what I really need to do. See, that's why Toon Talk is so awesome. Just look and listen to all these things TV related. And I know we can watch this on our tablets and phones too. But this entire streaming chat, lives that I do, we talk about movies, we talk about cartoons, and they can go on forever nonstop. Because if we're not here doing this, talking about it, then we're in the real world doing stuff we don't want to do, or eating and sleeping, and or doing what we're talking about, and that's watching these brilliant works of art, being live action stuff or animated stuff, cartoons or series. What's up, Stevens? Welcome. Hello. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. We've covered a lot of stuff so far, from animated, from Star Wars, the animated series. I'm about to start episode 3 of season 2. And so far, Cad Bane has taken over the show. He was on the season finale of season 1, which was episode 22, and he's been on the first 2 episodes of season 2. So Cad Bane has taken over Star Wars. And from what I've looked, just a little glimpse, he's going to be on episode 3. He's going to be on episode 3, so he's just taking over. Yuri on Ice. See, now Yuri on Ice is going more in that direction of Darling, and those animes I don't watch. I don't watch anything in Saki where they go to another planet, and I don't watch anything that's love. I don't do love in anime. Now, I know that's an oxymoron, and like, I'm being hypocritical, because Inuyasha is a love story. I know that. I love Inuyasha. So is my favorite Gundam series, the 08 MS Team. That's a love story. But I really try to highly avoid any love story anime. I really do. I might check it out, though. My Hero Academia. Well, I really like Vigilante. It's like season 2, not as good. I need to rewatch season 2 and finish it. But season 1 of My Hero Academia Vigilantes was way better than anything else My Hero Academia, in my opinion. When Vigilantes is a whole different area and way to take it that I really love. Now season 2, I don't know what they're thinking. They're all worried about this super human substance, that everyone's taking, and they're focusing it on it too much to where it's really ruining the plot and interest of season 2 Vigilantes for me. Maybe they fix it in season 3. I hope. What is up? I'm an Akon. Uh, thank you for coming in. I see that you're new. That is awesome. Please like and subscribe. You have made it to episode 3 of Toon Talk. It's history. You're here. What is up, Jay? The Sky Rental, yeah. Spy Family? Okay. Stevens. All right. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Spy Family. I don't know if, I don't know. Okay. But I really want to get into Shaman King. And I want to watch the original Shaman King, not the remake. I want to watch the original, which is, from my studying, impossible to find. And I've looked on some crazy spots on the internet. Not just the internet, but through the app stores as well. The original Shaman King, which, out of all places, they put it on Fox Kids. So it's definitely made for kids, even though it had it's about, well, it is about kids that use spirits from the graveyard to fight each other. I know that sounds crazy, but when I read it in the magazine Shonen Jump, it seemed so creepy and so wild. I was like, this is going to be a good cartoon. And then they made it in a cartoon, and I never got to watch it. And now since then, they've had a remake. They even had a remake of that. And I don't really like remakes. That's like Trigun. I love Trigun. I love the movie Trigun. I tried to watch the remake of Trigun. I tried several attempts. One attempt was about 20 to 30 seconds. Another attempt was like 5 minutes. And another attempt was like 15 minutes. The animation is so digital that it's junk. It's like they did no real try in making Trigun. Not the remake. It's so digitalized and junk that I cannot watch the newest Trigun. Trigun Stampede or whatever. No, they ruined it. They have ruined it. They have ruined it. And I know it's supposed to be more closer based to the manga. Okay, good. Well, maybe they should have drawn it like they did in the manga. Because that digital crap, that is not like the manga. That's like digital crap. And it's horrible. It's horrible. CGI, bad. The original Trigun, I still live parts of my life on a daily basis based on that and his teachings. Like, very good stuff. That's something that a good rewatch value, maybe once a year. The original Trigun. There's parts of that show that we all need to learn and carry through our lives. Well, yeah, Jake. I mean, that's what I'm watching is Star Wars the animated. Well, it's the animated series. I don't know about the anime. Are you talking about like an anime? Because I wouldn't be surprised if they did. That wouldn't shock me at all. But I'm still just trying to catch up with like the cartoon animated series from the earlier 2000s. Even though they just finished wrapping it up not too long ago. But I want to watch it, and then I got to watch The Bad Batch, which is still animated, and then I got to watch Rebels, which is also still animated. Yeah. I get what you're saying, Sir Edwards. I get it. What's up? Leah's back. I don't really get into Legos or Lego movies, although I will say this. The Batman Lego movies, I have been flipping through the channels and accidentally stumbled upon one of those, maybe once or twice, and and I'm talking just a couple of minutes on the channel. I was laughing tremendously. The comedy work that they put into the Batman Lego movies, they're onto something. I really highly liked Zoid, which is weird that I'm watching Zoids right now. But I really highly liked Zoid model kits and Zoid action figures. I loved them. I loved them tremendously. Mainly the Zoid action figures because you could actually play with them without them getting damaged. They were built heavy duty. Huh. I'll have to look into the actual anime of Star Wars, but I don't think I would like it. They've already gave me too much to watch as it is, you know what I mean? But Scooby Doo, I owe it to Scooby Doo to watch the anime. And even if it's real crappy, I still probably am going to have a spot in my heart for the Scooby Doo anime. I probably will. And when it comes out, y'all, well, I'm telling y'all, I mean this. When the Scooby Doo anime comes out in English dub, each episode, I'm going to watch each episode 3 times in a row, back to back, taking full on notes. At least after the first episode. So each episode I'm going to be taking notes on, starting the second episode, and I'm going to watch at least 3 times. 3 times. Yep. Sir Edwards, you are correct. They're making it right now. And the partnership is with Tubi. So the premiere of the dubbed Scooby-Doo anime will premiere on Tubi. We do not know when because they are literally making it right now. They're making it. So I'm going to break it down. It's going to be my biggest breakdown on here. And it's going to be like news because it's going to be brand new to everyone. So what's going to be bad about it is I'm going to be spoiling it. You know, unfortunately, I'm going to be spoiling it for a lot of people who hasn't seen it because as it comes out, I'm going to be on here dissecting it. Fish that likes corn, welcome. Please like and subscribe. I am so stoked Fish that likes corn made it in here. What is up? We're getting some new people in here. Yes. Oh, we're actually getting some likes for once. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Fish that likes corn. Yeah, I can't watch those either. And I've never even heard of those. I stumbled upon a weird kid show that's for much. Good morning, Fish that likes corn. Lagging a little bit? Yeah, I am. I am lagging a little bit. What's up, Silver Paws? What's up, Silver Paws? Thank you for coming in. Even some Russia, yeah. I'm loving the group we got coming in tonight. What's up, Jasper? You want up here? Come on, come on. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Jasper's in the stream. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, Daddy. We're getting some people in here. Everybody who's subscribed, you'll see this little dog in most all my videos. He has videos to himself of him just walking. Yep, he's just out there walking in the world. He won't eat you. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. Please like and subscribe. He is very old, actually. He's probably, oh, he's probably around 7 years old. He's at least 7. And he's kind of a misbehaved dog. From what I've been told, we're like his 4th home. So yeah, we're like his 4th house. Jasper. His name is Jasper. Yep, his name is Jasper. Yeah, everyone that subscribed, you'll get to see a lot of videos of Jasper. He's all over my channel. All over my channel. He's on all the shorts. He's on all the walking videos. He's quite the character, aren't you, Jabby? He's quite the character. He's taking over the stream, ain't you, Jabby? So what do you got going on over here? Indeed. This has been one of my longer streams. We're about to break into the 2-hour barrier, you guys. And girls. And if there's any cats or dogs watching out there, which I guess would also be that or that, yeah. It might be, what if this is being broadcast out into space and there's aliens? There's aliens in space watching, trying to learn which cartoons to watch. And anime, you know what I mean? Oh, Fish. Oh my gosh. I am sorry, Fish. Wow. See, I'm new to this. And as far as addressing everything out there, wow. No, let's talk about how offensive that was. And I brought up aliens. I brought up something not even of this planet before I addressed a fish. Whoa. Y'all, I've got some work to do. I thought I was a good person. I've got some work to do. That's crazy, ain't it, Jabby? Yeah. That's crazy. I am sorry, Fish. Look, hey, Jasper's offended too. He couldn't believe I said that. He couldn't believe it. Google this. Is that there? Hey, Google's just in a. The assist on my phone keeps interrupting us. How scary is that? Oh, what is up, William? Please subscribe to me, William. I am so stoked you made it. That's who I need. I need William in here. Please hit the like button and subscribe, William. I am stoked. That is cool. Yeah, that was weird. We was having technical. Thank you. Thanks for liking my hat. It's about 10 years old, believe it or not. I never wear it. It's been on the shelf for like about 10 years. Oh, the dog is getting down. It's been on the shelf for about 10 years. I don't want it to get sun damaged or nothing. I've never washed it. So it needs washed, but I don't want it to get messed up. So I need to like wash it with like a hand towel delicately or something. I don't know how a person even goes about that, but I need to Google it. And but yeah, it just stays inside and it just stays on the shelf. and I never use it. And I wanted it so bad. I made my mom buy. Well, I never made her do anything, but my mom bought it for my birthday, and I really wanted it at GameStop. She's seen that I really wanted it, and it was about 10 years ago, and she got it for me, and I loved it so much. I did not want nothing bad to happen to it, so I decided to just put it on the shelf, and I never had a reason to use it, and everything's happens the way it happened, and now here I am doing Toon Talk, and now a reason to use the colorful, pretty hat is because we're talking about anime and cartoons. Like, how crazy for that to happen, right? Exactly, Jackson. Thank you. Jackson gets it. Me too, William. Me too. Very cool, Jake. Jake's got the anime Star Wars on the avatar. But yeah. So the episode of Zoid's Chaotic Century that I just finished was episode 8 or 9. And it's the one where all the mechanical everything was having glitches. So the next episode, they're introducing the Doctor, which they show him that he's going to be frozen in ice when they first meet him. And I think that this is the Doctor that's going to show up through the series multiple times. And I've got about 60 episodes to go before I finish it. I think I could finish it quicker, but I'm watching it on an app called Venibox on the tablet. And what's really unfortunate about that app, to make it legal and free, is all the ads. You'll get 3 interruptions of ads, some of them being like a 5-minute ad. And it's really hard to get through, to chainsaw through a series like I would like to because of the ads. What time is it for me? It is 3:33. Thank you for asking. 3:33. Kind of creepy. It's weird you asked that, man, because all kinds of ghost activities happening. I had the tablet turn on Zoids while I'm talking about Gundam. Okay? That's on this live stream that will be saved and shown. When I try to save and show these, it takes like a whole day to load. So anyone who wants to rewatch this, it'll be like up on my channel a day from now. But the tablet started playing Zoids completely by itself. Very creepy. Then this thing got interrupted by the help thing. It showed up here twice trying to help me, and I didn't need help with anything. Very creepy. Oh, Sir Edward cried with the lore drops. Oh no. I would rather not. About my dad is everyone thinks that they have the coolest dad in the world, so I'm not gonna do that. My dad was very strong. That is what can be said about my dad. And from what I know on the planet is my dad was the strongest guy I've ever met, and my mom was the toughest person I've ever met. Everything she went through with many heart attacks, 4 or 5 heart surgeries, beating throat, brain and mouth cancer, through radiation, everything she suffered through, she was the toughest. And then my dad was, he was the strongest. I've seen my dad bend metal that shouldn't be bent everyone thinks that they got the strongest dad, But the coolest thing about my dad is my dad never told me any cool stories about him. All the stories that I found out about him was through people that knew him. So I got to hear stories about him lifting up cars out of like the butt end of a car out of a ditch with three very obese people inside the car. And the person who told me the story was one of the fat people that was in the car. So that was pretty cool, just stuff like that. But I like to gym and stuff and train, but it kind of sucks to know that no matter what I do, I'll never be as strong as he was. So I give up on that dream. He won there, you know what I mean? He's much taller and bigger than me in every way, shape, and form. So I could never be on that strength level, no matter what I do. I'm just very knowledgeable about cartoons and anime, which me and Dad enjoyed together. In fact, the show I'm watching right now, Zoid's Chaotic Century, I would wake my dad up every morning, like at 4:50 a.m. because it would come on at 5, so that'd give me enough time to make 2 bowls of cereal and the coffee, and we would watch Zoid's Chaotic Century because the bus would not come till like 6:50. So that gave me an hour to watch that with Dad and take a bath and to get ready before the bus came. But I never did finish it, so I'm going to finish it now. For the first time in my life, I'm going to finish Zoid's Chaotic Century. Peppa the Pig, I've never seen that, but I did watch a show called Pepper Ann. Pepper Ann was a really good show. I don't know where it went. People should to figure out where did Pepper Ann go, because that was a good show. No, I never got. Hey, William, I never got to watch Amazing Digital Circus. I have not got to check it out. It's 4:33 for William, so about an hour time difference. LBC, what is up? Please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for coming in, for real. LBC is new. I've never seen them in here. That's cool. Utah for Jake. Yeah, they're in the same region. The fish like swimming in the tank. Hey, do you like it as much as you like corn, though? Do you like swimming in the tank more than the corn, or does the fish like the corn more than swimming in the tank? Or is it a 50-50? What is up, Shannon NASA? Oh, what is up? Asian. Yeah. Yeah, Edward's in Asia. He's an Asian knight. Ooh, a Dr. Pepper hat. That's cool. No, the comments aren't delayed. I just got rambling on. I'm sorry, people. Well, I'm sorry. Most chatters, most streamers, it's quick like this, and I'm going to be a little more like that. But I got rambling on about a story, and when I do that, I'm not responding to comments quick enough. So it probably will seem like I'm lagging. I'm sorry about that. I'll try not to do that often. What's up, Keaton Lee? Please hit the like button. You're definitely new in here. Even if you don't subscribe, please hit the like button. And anyone who does subscribe, if you comment on my videos, any of them, after here, I can find you and subscribe to you. And once I'm going to help, everyone I can, at least in that way. That way, if you want to do some live streaming, All you got to do is have 50 subscribers. And within a couple of streams, you'll know if you like to do it or not. Thank you, William. Oh, sweet corn. Sweet corn. Okay, I'm glad. Because, like, cream corn, if you got cream corn, wouldn't that mess up the tank? Wouldn't the tank get kind of slimy? So, yeah, sweet corn. But, I mean, popcorn would be cool as long as it's cooked popcorn because it'll float, right? Cooked popcorn floats, doesn't it? Yeah, I have heard of the gospel. I've definitely heard of it. I've studied it, went to many different churches. I find actually the closest way to the gospel is to get away from the church. Churches are weird. They'll bug you and bug you and bug you and bug you, asking you if you ever need help. And then if you ever ask for, like, instead of help, you're like, how about an opportunity? Could you help me get a job? They won't ever talk to you ever again. It's like you just said Satan's work or something. It's like, how dare you ask for an opportunity? They'd rather probably give you money or free food than to help you out of your situation. I think that's pretty dark. No, I'm from Kentucky. Originally from Kentucky, William. Kentucky Lucky Bucky. He is a red healer. Okay. Red healers are cool. Don't know about the cooked popcorn. Yeah, you got that right. Jesus was 1,000% against religion. So I've studied it greatly, you know what I mean. Well, you're right, Keaton. But this is Toon Talk, and I'm glad you're here. Like I said, smash the like button, subscribe. We'll talk about that stuff sometimes. There's plenty of time to talk about it. I just talk about cartoons and anime on here, though. Too many people's making too much money off religion. Unfortunately. Oh, fish flakes! You throw them fish flakes back. You say, I want the corn or nothing. Nishimariki? Oh, thank you for subbing. I wish I could know how to say your name correctly. But when I'm saying it, I don't mean it. Oh, I'm really upset they're giving flakes instead of corn. That's messed up. Nishimaru. Nishimaru. Okay, Nishimaru. Well, I love everything Japanese. I haven't had any Japanese food that I know of, though. Why does America have so many Chinese foods places and no Japanese food? What is that about? That's weird, ain't it? We got all this Japanese technology as far as like cinema and things to watch and culture and plants, but none of their food. FaceTime by Ling. Yeah, okay. Let me write it down. Let me write that down, and I will do that for you. my handy dandy notebook, everybody, with my little bitty pencil. It's actually a pen. It smells like grapes. Yeah, it smells like grapes. These are really starting to build up, you guys and girls. Hey, Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Kevin and Nishimaru said they've already subscribed. But if everyone who's subscribing tonight and hitting the like button, if you comment on one of my videos, I will subscribe to you. That's the easiest way for me to find you. Because then I can just click on your comment and find you right after the video. And I will be doing that too, by the way. Smells like watermelon. How old am I? 33. 33. Thanks for asking. A lot of time to study cartoons and anime, right? Yeah. 33 years. LNG shot. All right, I got it wrote down, and I will be checking that out. All right, Jake, thank you for so much. William's 133. Whoa, he's ancient. 33 is a cool age. It's not as cool as 133, though. Okay. Your favorite anime is Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. I like Jujutsu Kaisen. I've seen everything Jujutsu Kaisen except from the Calling games and on. I've not watched the Calling games yet. So I will, and then I want to dissect it. And I want to talk about it on here. So I definitely need you to come back in here. And if Jujutsu Kaisen's your favorite anime, you definitely need to be a regular here. Because we really need to break some stuff down and discuss it. Especially on the Calling game. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome back, Jennifer. Oh, yeah. Earlier, I forgot to tell you, Jennifer, if you comment on one of my videos, I can find you after the stream, and then I can subscribe to you, too. I forgot to mention that earlier. I remember things at bad times, people, and I apologize. But everyone who's subscribing to me, if you comment on a video, after this I can find you, and then I can watch your channel. I can, see what you got going on. See your shorts, see your videos, see your posts. And because I'm looking for family and friends too on here, and that's how I'm going to be able to find y'all. All this goes too fast for me to write. Oh, thank you, William. I try to be chill. The chillness comes from the escape of reality, and by that I mean cartoons. Cartoons and anime keep me calm because the world, let's face it, is intense. The world is intense. It's rushing. It's high paced. Hurry up. Hurry up. Don't be late. Oh, man. And I want this to be the opposite of that. This to be... And I get it. Some anime is stressful. Some of it is intense, scary, terrifying, sad. But a lot of it's not. And that's why I try to mix it at all times per episode. I'm going to be talking about cartoons and anime. The two that I'm juggling with right now is, of course, Zoid's Chaotic Century and Star Wars, the Clone Wars animated series. That's the two I'm watching right now. Thanks for thinking that, William, though. Egg Talk? Thanks for coming in, Egg Talk. You're new here. I've never met you before. rambling on about things. Yeah, it's one thing I'm good at. What's my favorite anime? Oh, ouch. Ouch, E-Talk. Ouch. Oh. Did you ever watch anime or Chainsaw Man? That's probably my favorite new anime. As far as new anime, that's probably my favorite. It's Chainsaw Man. I didn't really like the movie. I'm highly anticipating season 2 because I waited like 3 years for that movie to come out. Wasn't impressed like I should have been. Didn't hate it, but I wasn't in love with it. So I'm looking forward to season 2. My favorite anime of all time, probably Baki the Grappler, the entire series, from episode 1 to where they are at right now. Baki the Grappler. Now I might change it later. I might have a different favorite anime later, but right now that's it. As far as number 2, probably Yu Yu Hakusho. So, number 1, Baki the Grappler. Number 2, Yu Yu Hakusho. E-Talk, what's your favorite? Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen? All right, thank you. We got a lot to talk about, E-Talk. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please comment on one of my videos so I can subscribe to your channel. Chainsaw Man entirely, as far as an anime, I think it's only like around 6 years old. The manga might be a little bit older, but it hasn't been out all that long. I've been a fan of it. I didn't give it a chance to like after 6 months it came out. And then everyone fell in love with it so much, I watched it, and then I really liked it. I was like, whoa, okay, I get why people like this. Chainsaw Man, just, it really hit home to me. Like on so many levels, from his best friend being his dog to being an overwhelming debt, to like having no family. So he has no family. Everyone's dead. He's selling his body parts to pay off debt that his parents caused. And he's homeless. Like that puts, like, everyone should have an attachment to Chainsaw Man, because if you're not in that situation, you sure can picture it. And I really, really, really love Chainsaw Man. It's my favorite new anime. It's okay to be only 11, Sir Edwards. Most of my people here are like 8 or 9 years old. It's okay. We're talking about cartoons and anime. You can be any age here. We're not going to talk about anything bad or disgusting or me cussing or anything or y'all cussing. Everything's good. Age don't matter here. We're here to talk about fun stuff. Yeah, you're older than Chainsaw Man. Oh, me too. I'm definitely a rambler. But back to Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't watched anything of the calling the calling game yet. I will, and when I do, I really want to get into it, E-Talk, and I want to dissect it and really understand it, because where I left off, Gojo is locked up in that other dimension. So that's all I know right now. Gojo is locked up. That's all I know. So I need to watch the calling game, see what is going on, because I know a lot's going on. I could probably, if I really dedicate, I could probably get through calling games in a few days. It's only, I think it's 12 episodes, and it's just like the first part. And I don't know if there's anything past that right now, but that's the last I was informed. Okay, 12, yeah. Yeah, probably 2 or 3 days I can get through it. My problem is I do jump around, just like I do in this conversations. That's how I do in real life too. I've never been diagnosed with anything. I hate the doctors. I'll never go to hospitals. But I do get excited, especially talking about this, and I'm just now learning it too. Um, but while watching anime, I'll think about the cartoon, and while watching cartoons, I'll think about the anime. So if I can ever just sit down and binge watch one, I'll be more informative about breaking it down for all these chatters, for all you chatters. And I have so much enjoyment and escape reality when I'm watching these movies or shows that's what I'm trying to share with y'all. And I'm understanding that I can't just pass the feeling. So when I rewatch these now, I'm going to be taking notes so I can share the key aspects of each episode or each thing that makes me fall in love with them to each show or movie to want to pass the gift on to the next person. Smaylay Me. What a unique name. I'm 33 years old. Thanks for coming in. Please hit the like button. If you subscribe, comment on one of my videos, and I will subscribe to you as well after this. Yeah, I'm 33 years old. Thanks. I got this at the dollar store. It's only $1. These stickers I got from a Happy Meal at McDonald's. When Mom passed away, she left me her cell phone, which had a lot of McDonald's points. I have used them up since then, but I've just now used them up. So these points have got me by like 3 months. That's a lot of points. She had a lot of points, so I was able to go there and eat quite often, and even score two Happy Meals. And the Happy Meals were only 6,000 then. They have since went up to 7,000. My day's going pretty good, FN. Thanks for coming in. Yep. As far as my mother, it's going to happen to all of us, you know. That's the weird thing in life. No one in life tells you, but I'll tell you. If you're lucky, now keep this in mind, lucky. If you're successful, and most importantly, lucky, your reward for being so lucky is old age. That means you get to continue living. What does this mean? What's your reward for continue living? Oh, I'll tell you. Death. You get to watch everything around you die. Everything you love most in this world, your parents, your animals, your reward, if you are lucky, is more years of life. And your reward of that is to watch other things die. It's not a great reward. It takes its toll over time. Severed Head, welcome. Please hit the like button. I need Severed Head here. Dragon Ball. Yep, Dragon Ball. For the first time this year ever, I'm going to watch the original Dragon Ball. From episode 1 till like episode 170, I think. I'm highly interested because I've watched a lot of other Dragon Ball, everything else. So I really need to watch the original with Baby Goku. And when he first meets Krillin. I'm sure you had a great grandfather, Edward. I'm sure of it. Isn't that right, E-Talk? It's so strange. It's so strange. Thank you. My mom got it for me like 10 years ago at GameStop. I'm I'm not really a nerd. That's the weird thing you're gonna find on my channel. I look like a nerd. Well, if you've seen my gym videos, you would not think so. My gym videos actually shows I'm like a maniac. In the gym, I don't look like a nerd at all. That's what my channel shows you. Is like you can be a complete freak in the gym and you can enjoy your life and watch whatever you want. If it makes you happy, makes you laugh, if it takes you out of pain and mental stuff that's not fun, and you can watch a cartoon that's completely about nothing about your life and you can forget about it, that's what I'm about. That's what life's about. Life is about escaping life. That sounds crazy, right? But in a good way. Not escaping the world to where, you still have your life, but escaping the bad parts of it. It's like, I had a rough day. Now I'm going to watch cartoons. Or that was exhausting. Now I want to refresh myself with a good anime. Yeah. All right, Dave. If you subscribe, I will say it. That's a good deal. Thank you, Yanza. Yep, I'm a nerd. Subscribe to the nerd. Hola sono molo. Mano solo hala. You're welcome, Dave. It wasn't perfect, but I tried to say it. Thanks, everyone, for smashing the like button. This has been my most successful stream so far. So thank you, everybody. I love meeting all the people I met tonight. Did I watch Records of Ragnarok? Not yet. X-Tion, thank you for coming in. I've not watched it yet. I wrote it down. I've been busy since we last chatted. I mainly got a couple episodes of Zoids in and a couple episodes of Star Wars. And what has happened is Cad Bane has taken over Star Wars, basically. That's what it's looking like so far. Don't say hello, I'm a monkey. Is that what I said? Oh, oh, that's funny. Maybe I am. I don't mind being one. Yep. That's Attack on Titan. It's a hooded blanket. The very last picture of my mom was taken in November of 2025. And it was a day she got out of the hospital, one day before her birthday. And it was a picture of her wearing that hooded blanket and that cover. And she had that little dog, Jasper, in her lap. So I have that picture, and it's on my phone. I don't have it printed out, so it's not like I can show y'all. Maybe I will get it printed out. Maybe I'll see if I can get it printed out, and I'll put it back here somewhere. That's what I'll do for y'all. I'll get a picture of my mom where she's wearing that and have it back here. That I will add. That'd be cool. To my little cartoon corner. This is the cartoon content corner of Toon Talk. We're making history as we're coming up with this. It's awesome. I'm a Pibby. I'm a Pibby subscribed. Thank you. I'm a Pibby. If you comment on one of my videos, I can find you right after this stream and subscribe to you. And I'm going to be doing that because I think a couple people did that. So if you do that, I'm going to be on that. And it's hard to get subscribers on YouTube, so that's something I will try to do to everyone on here. If you tell me you subscribed and you comment on one of my videos, I'm gonna subscribe to you right back. Hey, Snooter. Thanks for coming in, Snooter. Wild Dog from Canada. I finally got some Canada's in here. Canada's. I've never been to Canada. That's one of my dreams. But Canada. Am I having a stroke? What's going on here? Canada. Okay, did y'all catch that? From the. There's a lot of supernatural stuff going on. Canadian. Whoa, there it is. Found it. Canadians. Oh yeah, I don't know any Spanish, so anything I say in Spanish, I'm not even going to pronounce it right, and or I don't even care. If it makes someone laugh, good. If I can make anyone laugh on here, even if they're trolling me, I'm very excited to do it. I'm very happy to do it, actually. Monkey D. Garp, yes. Heath Joiners, okay. All right. Thank Effie Finn. Thank you. I cannot turn on donations, but if you check on my channel, there's the Cash App thing. I don't even know much about it. I signed up for it because it's what the YouTubers do, and I've got the card in the mail. So, I hear that if I pick out moderators, they can get the link and put it on here, and then I can pin it, and then people can donate like as we're live streaming. But I'm so new to this, This is episode 3 of Toon Talk, so very new. I'm just now figuring out the direction I'm wanting to take it. EpiPen's gonna subscribe. Awesome. How many hours? We're at 2.5 hours so far. EpiPen just subbed. Thank you, EpiPen. Sir Edwards loves Jasper. I love Jasper too. He's an acquired love, but as far as the gift button or the money button, I have to get over 500 subscribers. So if I can get over 500 subscribers, then I can turn that on. Right now, last I checked, I think I had like 210 subscribers. So I've got a long way to go. Oh yeah, Jasper's going to show up in many of the lives. Right now, he decided he's going to bed, and he's got his cheeseburger. He's under all the covers with his cheeseburger. And I'm not talking about a real cheeseburger. He already ate that. Muhammad, what do I do for fun? I watch anime. We watch cartoons for fun. Anime and cartoons. Welcome to Toon Talk. That's what I don't like about YouTube. What's up, everybody? Hey, K-Rads. What is up? Sir Edward, that's what I hate about YouTube. There's age restrictions on mods. You gotta be like, I think it's 17 plus. I'm pretty sure. It's at least 16, but I think it's 17 plus. I only have one mod right now, and his name is Cheeseburger. And he's like 30 years old. Whoa. What's up, Brittany Keith? No. Yeah, Brittany Keith. Thank you for the hat. It's 10 years old. I wear it just for Toon Talk. Thank you. I got it from GameStop. My mom bought it for me over 10 years ago. Yeah, over 10 years ago. Thank you. But yeah, there's several people I would love to be mod, but that YouTube is very particular. Like you have to be a certain age. Because some of my most coolest chatters aren't old enough to be mods. That's not cool. That's like Cheeseburger. I didn't even really know Cheeseburger, and I made Cheeseburger like manager mod. And he hasn't been back yet. That was the last live stream I did at the gym. Yep. Yep, cruel world out there. But, I mean, everyone who's here, we made history so far. This is the longest live stream I've ever done. We're at 2 hours and 38 minutes. I've never had 21 likes. That's insane. The most likes I've ever had on a live stream is 16 likes. So, this is pretty wild, everybody. Etic fan? I have no idea what you're talking about. I can say that Steve Bloom is a best voice actor in anime because he is. Look at Tom from Toonami, the voice of our childhood. Look at the main character from Samurai Champloo, and I've never even finished that anime. Look at Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. Look at Steve Rogers from Big O. All this is Steve Bloom. He is the voice of our childhood. Oh, if you don't like anime, then you don't like cartoons. This is not a good channel for you. Yeah, I would definitely say don't subscribe. Angel Nooms and Etic Fan. Yep. Unfortunately, you have stumbled across a channel that will not be entertaining for you. I'm nice enough to tell you now. It's not even going to be fun for you to troll this channel, so I don't want to waste any more of your time. McDonald's. Yeah. If I have to choose, Angel Noons, if I have to choose, McDonald's. That's what you're talking about, right? What a name. Wow. I can't even say it. Grand Mighty. Grand Gentle Mighty. I'm just going to call you Grand Mighty. You are awesome. I love that name. definitely subscribe. If you comment on my video, that way I can find you. I need you to comment on something. That way I can find you, because that name I'll never remember. That's awesome. It's so long. It's so cool and long. Yeah. I need you on my channel, so subscribe. And comment on one of my videos so I can find you. That's so cool. Peppa Pig. I've never seen Peppa Pig. I've seen Pepper Ann. Pepper Ann's a good show from my childhood. Yeah, Brittany, we got new peoples. No. I've got a lot of gym videos. A ton of gym videos. I go to the gym too much. I go to the gym way too often. What's my favorite anime? As far as a new anime that's new, I really, really, really love Chainsaw Man. It's my favorite new anime. As far as my favorite old anime, it's Baki the Grappler. And I love everything Baki the Grappler, even what they're making right now to this very day. With the Samurai arc, I love what they're doing with it. What's your favorite anime? Grand Mighty. Oh, JoJo and Cyberpunk. Yeah, I'm waiting for Steel Ball Run. Aren't we all waiting for Steel Ball Run? They came out with the first episode. I'm not going to really watch it and understand it until they come out with everything else. But yeah, I really like everything JoJo. Both. Sit-a-link, pink. Do you like french fries or do 10 push-ups? Both. Totally both. At the same time. What's up, Den? Welcome, Den. I only like Pokemon. Angel Noons. Oh, yeah. I like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. I'll tell you about Pokemon. So, like, a couple months ago, I thought, I've got a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to leave on something for my cat. So, I put it on Pokemon I think I'm not going to care nothing about. I put it on Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Whether in the Aloha region, I put it on, and I'm doing stuff. And I come back to the episode, it's like episode 7, to where the little cat is being raised by that dog, and it dies. That dog dies. That episode made me cry. So I rewind it and really watched the episode. Next thing I know, I'm hooked. And I'm loving Pokemon. And I'm watching I'm watching the entire Aloha region series, Sun and Moon, and loving it. Sun and Moon was really, really good. Yeah, I love One Piece. I just started rewatching One Piece. My One Piece journey started at Thriller Bark and went to where he's fighting the warlords. I have never seen Gear 5 yet. I can't wait to see Gear 5, but I decided to rewatch from episode 1. I'm right before they meet Sanji, the cook. Right before then. I did not know that. By Tollets. That is horrible. Nami. Are you talking about to hang out with or like or for everything? Nami. Luffy, too annoying. No one wants to hang out with Luffy. He's going to eat all your food. He's not going to quit talking. He's not going to quit being Luffy. Luffy, like I said, fun to watch. You don't want to hang out with Luffy. You wouldn't want to hang out with me. You know what I mean? But Nami's chill. Nami's problem, she's going to steal. She's going to steal your stuff. Nami is a thief and one of the biggest thieves I've ever seen in any cartoon. or animation history. So you couldn't have anything because it would be Nami's. Anything you think you would have, she would take it. But as far as hanging out, until she catches you sleeping, she'd be cool. Marine Ford. So, what do you mean Marine Ford? Did you stop before Marine Ford or after Marine Ford? Did you see the murder? Did you see? Oh, is Marine Ford? Is that after Imperial Down? Because Imperial Down is the best arc of One Piece. Imperial Down is awesome. It's amazing. I loved everything about Imperial Down. Uber goobly weasler beezers. I said it. I know you wanted me to say it. I said it. Because I was watching on Netflix. Oh, before the pre-time skip. Yeah, you seen Ace die. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta change a person. See, that's my problem, is I have to go back and learn about Copper, because I don't know. I know who Copper is, but I never got to see the part where we meet Copper. I haven't seen the Copper movies. He stopped when they go underwater. Yeah. Chopper. Yeah, Chopper. Copper. Why did I say Copper? I meant Chopper, y'all. I meant Chopper. I'm going to read it in my weird accent, okay? Well, Bumpy Bawabi, isn't that the most swiggity, biggity, diggesties ist? That last one's real tricky. Can we get much higher? So high. Truth or Dare sounds too scary on here. Too terrifying, y'all. I think we're going to remove the hat. It's the last haircut I got. I think I got a little too short, you know? Oh! Ah. Who's sitting like that? Painful. Painful, painful. Oh, goodness. All right. All right. Much better. I was sitting on my legs for most of all that, everybody. Pest live on YouTube. Well, that's just nice. That's just nice. No, girls are evil. Stay far, far away from girls. See you later, Sidna Bill. You like Robin? Robin? Like from the Teen Titans? Yeah, he's cool. He's very cool. Or, oh, you talking about Robin from One Piece? No, I don't trust her. I don't trust Robin. I never will. I will never trust Robin. Something about her, no. I don't like her. I don't trust her. I've never got to see the Chopper movie, so I don't know. Everything One Piece that I've seen, my favorite character is Frankie. Now, it might change in time, but I really like Frankie. Everything about Frankie is really cool. I do have Discord. Nonsense Mars, thanks for coming in. Please smash the like button. Please subscribe. Broken Chopper. Yeah, they've got their own vibes to them. I like that Brooks is always joking, but I don't like that his jokes never hit. That they're always like kind of cheesy. Um, but what's really cool about Brooks is out of nowhere, he can lay some knowledge on some people that where everyone they're just like, what? Because he's joking all the time to where you don't think he's that smart. People forget that Brooks is really, really old. He's a skeleton for a reason. So he's lived a life. He's lived multiple lives. He's lived past that. He's a skeleton. So Brooks has a lot, to be like. Chopper, I don't know enough about him to like him. That's why I want to relearn everything about Chopper, or learn to begin with about Chopper. And maybe I'll have a spot for him. The toy minion, yeah. Push the button and bah ha ha. I have not seen Invisible. I have not. It ran out of battery. It was horrifying. Oh, Discord. I do have Discord. Um, I don't I really understand Discord, and a lot of people make jokes and talk about like it's like a dark internet thing, or like I don't understand. And I'm definitely against any kind of dark internet stuff. So I'm very weary about it. Do I have a Discord? Yes. It was part of me getting this YouTube channel and trying to make something out of it. Anyone who wants to find me on Discord, I don't know why you would want to, because you can talk to me on here. But since that is a thing, my name on Discord is the same name on here. So the username and the channel name, Bucky Balkster, no capitals. That's my name on the Discord as well. If if y'all want to go about it, I'll answer all messages. I'm not rude or nothing, but I hope to be on here enough to where there's nothing. There's no unanswered questions. But I guess some people like to share parts of their lives. Like if you got a cool bicycle, like a cool e-bike, and you're like, hey, Bucky probably thinks this is cool because I know he rides a regular bicycle. I guess that's, you can show me on there. But anyone who's underage on Discord, just use it with your parents, because I don't understand it either. And you and your parents, I'm sure, understand it, and I don't. So um, there's that for the ones who was asking. Oh, thank you, Sir Edward. Thank you. I try. I have no training for this, but throughout my life, I listened to a radio show called The Jason Ellis Show, and I learned a lot through that. I learned through more through that radio show than I did through any schooling. And good, bad, and that's what knowledge is in this life. Everything we learn is it's our choice with the choices we choose. So we're given the information. Now our character is what's going to be defined by what choices we choose from those choices. There's a mind bunker for everyone. dissect that. And it's thoughts like that makes me go running right back to anime and cartoons. I imagine Einstein really loved a good cartoon. Oh yeah, you get it. It's time for it's time. It's time for Free Faye. Welcome. Please smash the like button and subscribe. I'm glad to have all new people here. What you have made it to is Toon Talk. This is episode 3 of Toon Talk. We don't always talk about cartoons. Sometimes we talk about movies and regular series like TV shows that are not animated. Time for Muppets! Okay, now the Big Bang Theory is something I want to get into. I have not gotten into it yet, but I will. I do think the Thundermans is a show I've heard about, and I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I may one day. I may. It's a maybe. I need to decide what is after Star Wars, the Clone Wars animated series, because that's 7 seasons, and I'm already on season 2. Lonely? No, I'm not lonely. I do have time on my hands, though. But only a sad person with no life is a troll. It's really, really, really sad. Yep, there's plenty of them. The world's made of it. And if you're going to live stream, you're going to have trolls. And you got to be excited when you have them. You got to be happy because they're taking time out of their day to be on your channel. So you got to be really happy and excited for each troll you get. And it's really sad to be a troll because anything a troll says, they're projecting onto you. Like we read what that guy said. He wanted to know my body count, and he had stuff to say about my mother. So we all know the kind of thoughts the person has towards their own mother. That's a troll on YouTube for you. That's very disgusting. And he talks about having a lonely life. That guy's very lonely because of the thoughts that he has towards his own parents that he was born from. That's a sad, disgusting life. So, karma is horrible, and karma will catch up to that guy. I don't have to do anything. His own mom doesn't like him, so lonely is the worst. Lonely is the best thing he has going for him, and it's very, very unfortunate. Yeah, there's got to be humor in it. Yeah, that's a funny way to put it. I don't live to live. I like you. Please subscribe and hit the like button. How old are you, by the way? Sir Edward, I really, really like Sir Edward, but it won't let me. Um, it won't let me. Oh, I lagged because I was thinking. I would love for Sir Edward to be a mod, but he's too young. It won't let me make him a mod. He's like one of my favorite persons in here so far. I became a mod on a different channel from being a fart troll, but I was funny. I was talking about farts. Would you want to be a mod on my channel? I wish I made the rules on here because I would make Sir Edward a mod, but he's too young, unfortunately. Sir Edward, did you say that you're 12? I may try to break some rules here, man. Oh, you don't want to be a mod? I can take it away if you don't want to be. I mean, my channel's new, so I've got to find people that's of age, and it's hard. All right. I'm not going to take it from you. Sir Edward, I want you to be a mod, but it won't let me do it because of the rules. But Sir Edward, please um, continue to be cool and come to this channel. And I'm pretty sure that I Don't Live to Live will protect us both. He will protect us. But yeah, like I was saying, Sir Edward, sorry, I get thinking. With I Don't Live to Live, he's going to protect us. The only other mod I have is Cheeseburger. I met someone who was 30 and I made them a mod. Oh, there's kids on here, man. I mainly talk about cartoons and anime, so there's kids on here. So if people are gonna say like racist stuff or cuss words or stuff about people's families in a uh, in a mating kind of way, then you ban them. You put them in timeout for like forever, or you just hide them from the channel. It's fun. I didn't think I'd like being a moderator, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. After you're a moderator for a while, it you you will do your own channel. You'll understand on how to do a channel, and you'll want to do a channel. No, you almost drowned in a river at your cousin's birthday. I'm glad you didn't. Oh, we got a cat in here. Loke the cat. I love cats. It's about time. Thank you very much. I Don't Live to Live. Thank you. Okay, this is another one. When people spam like raw1009, if you click on that person, you can put them in timeout. I'm going to let you test your mod powers. So that's called spamming. When people say the same message over and over and over, you can put them in timeout. So just click on one of them. And you can test your mod powers. or I'll do it. 5 minutes ought to do. What does docent do? I don't know. Thank you, GTM. I hope it does too. I've never even heard of it. That's like I received some strange imported ramen noodles. I got them free from the. I got them free from a place you go to get free food for poor people. So it's like imported ramen noodles that got some weird flavors on them. I'm like interested to try them. I haven't tried them yet. I am kind of hungry, so that might be what I make for. It's like close to breakfast time. Ramen noodles for breakfast, kind of strange, right? Mmm. But made in the UK. Interesting. Do, do, do. Yeah. I will write that down because I can go after that on a different channel. And that's something else you can do, live streamers. Anyone who gives you crap, if you got a handy dandy little notebook, well, you can write them down. It's easy to make different accounts and to go at them later. Some people don't have nothing else better to do on both ways. Um, so if I'm ever feeling in a hateful, revengeful type of way, it is nice to have a couple trolls' names down to remember later. But yeah, trolls that talk about people's parents or being lonely or body count, these are things that are bad in their lives. It's either messed up, they don't have, never have, can't achieve, and never can achieve. I've been with plenty of women, too many. I don't care if the hottest girl in the world comes up to me now. I'm not interested. I don't want no part of any woman's life ever again for any reason, except for if my two daughters want to meet me in the future, I will be part of their lives. Other than that, I've got a female cat I take care of. I don't judge anybody for any reasons, but I'm not interested in any kind of humans for anything. I'm just here to watch cartoons, talk about cartoons, and if I'm not doing that, then I'm eating, sleeping, and or watching cartoons or taking care of the animals. I hope he lives long too, Sir Edwards. Dang. A lot of people show up. What's up, Greta Garbage? What's up, Greta Garbage? I just noticed your mouth flaps and audio don't match. Yeah, I've been streaming for a while, so it's probably lagging a bit. Thanks for the walls comment though. They are nice walls. People say some weird stuff on here. I'm definitely not Jewish. Jewish people don't pay me any money at all. But on the other hand, neither do the non-Jewish. Um, so this is not funded by anything or anybody. I'm not even funding this. Where am I from? I'm originally from. Well, I'm in America, so I'm American, but I am from Kentucky. Oh yes. Thank you, Mod. Yeah, we got a mod working his magic. I don't want to live is a great mod. Powerful mod. Yep, it is 4:47. Beefman Real. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Edwards. Beefman Real. You are a numbers guy? That is scary. Yeah, but yeah. A room tour? Well, in all honesty, I need to clean the room before I give a room tour. It's not really worth seeing. In fact, as far as decoration, I put all the good decoration in this room. And it wasn't until looking at the decorations I realized that the only decorations I have is cartoons and anime. I haven't got to see the Scooby Doo Creepy Run yet. I'm going to check it out after this. I know I said that last time, but I fell asleep watching Zoids. Since the last time we talked, I got to watch 2 episodes of Zoids and 3 episodes of Star Wars. I had to mow the yard and everything. I've got to play it. I want to check it out right after this. I always get busy doing so much other crap. Unfortunately. Yeah, but because of here's the weird thing. Like I'm not really embarrassed of anything anymore. If enough family dies in your life, you realize there's nothing to be embarrassed anymore because there's no family for to see the embarrassment. You become somewhat untouchable. Sounds crazy, but something I do have is a little bit of sinful, self-respecting pride left, and I do want to show these people in the world a clean room. That's like I can look hard enough. I can see like little spider webs up there. I don't think y'all can see it, but there's like micro spider webs, and they just developed within the last 3 weeks because I cleaned up there. So you got to de-web a lot because little crazy tricky spiders. I guess you don't see them and they make little micro webs. Yeah, that could be cleaned better alone. Even the mods wanting to see the whole room. The whole room is. I've got to clean the room, you guys. I will do that next chat. I will do that. I will clean my room for the chatters. I should at least have a nice room. The only thing I will say I will be embarrassed about and always be embarrassed about is my curtains. I got these weird, crappy curtains. I'm not going to get any new curtains. And they're so old that if I washed them, they would come apart. So they're not falling apart, but they're like stained from being old. But if I washed them, they'd come apart. Other than that, the old merchandise I've got hanging up has stains from being old. But yeah, next time I'll show y'all the room. It's nothing cool. It actually give y'all something to look forward to. No, there's no shit. There's crap in the litter box. Edward, he has dogs and cartoons. He happiest man alive. Yeah, I try to be. It's like the Robin Williams effect. And oh, whoa, I gotta be careful what I say. We all know how that ended. Eesh. I wish that could have went differently. But Robin Williams, didn't he seem like the happiest guy on the planet? Wasn't he very, I thought so. A wig? No. No wig. My favorite album? My favorite band is probably Motorhead. It shouldn't be because I've been trying to live a better, more dignified life, maybe even towards a higher power. So Motorhead's not the way to go. But I really like Lemmy Kilmister. I really like Motorhead. Robin Williams didn't pass away in a very good way. He went out in a very bad way. Okay. No, I would never wear a wig. I just don't like wigs. I don't. Yeah. All right. Have a blessed day. I can't believe how long we've been going. No. What a weirdo. Why would you do that? Why would you just go nuts? That's why it's like the hardest thing. It's hard to pick a mod. It's hard to pick a mod. Sir Edward, you don't have to worry. I tuck his thing away. I would expect a man with a beard to be asleep at 4. Ah, yeah. You got a point. How old are you, Beef? How old is Beef Man Real? How old are you? I did. You were kind of crazy. I mean, I liked you. I still like you. But I'm new to all this. They say pick a trusted friend to be a mod. If you meet everyone on YouTube, how do you know that? The only cool, nice people are kids. All the adults seem to be trolls. Sir Edwards, I like you a lot. As far as a chatter, like you are really nice, intelligent. I can't believe you're the age you say you are because, in all honesty, your mind seems like the most mature here. And now that I took I Don't Live to Live's mod away, he's mad. And now I have an angry chatter. When he was the one acting crazy, why should I not be talking to kids? I'm talking about cartoons and anime. I'm not asking kids to come here. In fact, I set the settings to not for kids. If you look for the settings on this chat, it says not for kids. That means 13 plus. But I cannot stop them from coming in. And once they're honest with me and they tell me, I'm not going to kick them out. Because this is it's my channel and we're talking about cartoons and anime. Berserk is even... Are we back? Technical difficulties. Yeah, he's in grade 6 and he's very intelligent. People say some weird stuff on here. Berserk, now that anime I know some about. I watched the original, I think it was like late 80s or early 90s. And it was dark, very dark. So dark that I don't know if I can even talk about it on this channel because I have researched into more where the manga went. It is the darkest anime ever made. I cannot even get into subjects about that. But yeah, I know about Berserk. And I kind of feel bad for Sir Edward. Because, I mean, you're going through a lot right now. Imagine just everything you watched in this stream. You got to see people, me and you both. I mean, we went through this together. We got to see people act like bullies for no reason. For no reason at all. Because, you know, I didn't attack these people. I know none of these. They attack people they don't know and people that they don't know of people they don't know. And that's their mission on YouTube. And we have fake people that act friendly and act like they're going to be good people. And then they show their true colors like that. And I had to ban both of these people from the channel. That's not a channel I want to have. I would like to go into this channel saying, I'm not going to ban people. I don't want to ban people and have angry chatters. But unlike a lot of channels that's going to be talking about everything, that's not going to be this channel. We're not going to talk about everything. I just want my channel to be about cartoons and anime, movies and or series. And I'm not going to change the setting to be for kids because honestly, I would rather talk to mature people about it. I would like for really people to be, you know, 10 or older and be nice. If we're talking about cartoons, we don't want to talk about the horrors of reality, because we're talking about cartoons. We're watching cartoons to escape that. So, just like most things in life, especially YouTube channels, this one's going to be attacked a lot. This one's going to be attacked a lot. I do think I'm going to wrap this up, though, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for everyone being nice. And and for staying as long as you have. Thank you. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. Edward, I hope you commented on one of the videos. I'm definitely going to find you and subscribe to you as well, if I haven't already. And it was a very successful chat. Very successful. And this is the most likes I've ever got on a live stream. I've never went this long. We're about to be at 3 hours and 30 minutes. 25 likes. And thank you, everybody. And I'll see you next time.